Last year alone, lottery sales totaled about $68 billion.
68 billion. That's more than Americans spent last year on movie tickets, music, porn, the NFL, Major League Baseball and video games combined. Which means Americans basically spent more on the lottery than they spent on America. And...
Hello, folks. My name is Tom Martin. I live in Barrie, Vermont, and I am looking for 8 people to help me win the Powerball lottery. Okay, so I came up with a game called Decoding the Powerball, and what you're looking at is the game card, all right? And the game card represents all 69 numbers of the white Powerball numbers. The strategy of my game is very simple. You eliminate numbers, and then you pick from the rest. Okay, so I came up with 4 strategies to help me eliminate numbers. Okay, so the first strategy is the game card color code. Okay, so as you can see, all these colors on here, all right? I have 5 different colors, and they're represented up here. Each color represents one of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers. Okay, so over here you can see a number of colors. Okay, so the last drawing had 4 colors to it. Okay, and over here I keep stats of how many colors came up. All right, so out of 130 color code drawings, okay, 73 have been 3 colors. All right, 50 have been 4 colors. All right, 1 has been all 5 colors. There's been 6 where there's 2 colors, and 1 color like all green has never come up. Okay, so since the majority of the time there's only 3 colors that come up, that means that I could at least try to eliminate at least 1 color. Okay, so for this drawing coming up on May 13th, I'm going to predict that there's no purple numbers that will come up. Okay, so I could eliminate the numbers off of the game board like that, and of course that means that I don't believe that these numbers will be coming up in the drawing. Okay, so my second strategy to eliminate numbers is the individual numbers. Okay, so this is what this looks like, and I'll bring you over to the last drawing here. All right, so I'll point out the 62. Okay, how it's red. All right, so here's the master up here. You can see that it's 62, and these represent drawings. Okay, so I marked this red because the 62 was red, and then you can see how many times the 62 came up. Okay, as with the other numbers as well. So I'll reduce this down so you can see the whole board all at once here. Okay, so what I tried to do is eliminate a group of numbers. Okay, so as you can count, you can count that there's 7 groups of numbers here. All right, so there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers. So 2 of these groups won't be coming up in the Powerball drawing. So I tried to guess which one won't be, and I eliminate those off of the game card. Okay, so to make a pick, as you can see in the 40s, I'm going to concentrate on the 40s here. Okay, so again, this is 5 drawings right here, and you can see that the 40s have been just really hot. Okay, for a long time. So I'm just thinking that they're going to cool off here. All right, and I'm going to eliminate these 40 numbers off of the game card. Okay, so I'm back at the game card, and now I'm going to eliminate those 40 numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far, with all the purple numbers taken off and with all the 40 numbers taken off. Okay, so my third strategy is I call group 1. Okay, so this is a group of numbers, 4 groups of numbers that I keep track of with stats down here. Okay, so a 0 means that none of the 5 white winning Powerballs landed in this red area on the last drawing. Okay, so 2 means that 2 of them landed in this blue area. All right, so I have 15 of these option cards here. Okay, so you know there's going to be a 0 at some point. Okay, sometimes there's like 15 zeros throughout all 15 of them, and sometimes there's as low as 8. All right, so This is the most riskiest one, okay? Because sometimes there's a row, like right here, you can see this row where all four color codes, where all four color groups had a winning Powerball in it, okay? So uh, if I tried to eliminate one from here, I would have got burned and I would have lost. But the thing is if you can correctly guess where a zero is going to be, you can eliminate up to 16 numbers, which is just huge. Okay, so my fourth strategy to eliminate numbers is what I call Group 2. Okay, so the difference between Group 1 and Group 2 is Group 1 is divided into 4 groups of colored numbers, and Group 2 is divided into 8 groups of colored numbers. Okay, so again, there's only 5 white winning Powerballs, so 3 of these groups won't be coming up. Okay, they'll have a 0 to them. So down here in this yellow section, you can see it has a 2. All right, this is the stats. 2 means that 2 of the white winning Powerball numbers came up in this yellow area. Kind of like bingo, all right? And a 0 means that none of these numbers came up in the yellow section. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I got a couple that I believe that are going to be misses. All right, and I think it's this one right here, and this is purple. So I'm going to eliminate all these purple numbers off of the game card. Okay, so I eliminated those numbers off of the game card, and now I'm going to go back to Group 2 because I have another one that I thought was going to miss as well. And that's right here. And that's the option card number 7, the yellow area. Okay, so again, I'm going to eliminate this yellow area off of the game card. Okay, so here I am back at the game card, and again, it was 17, 26, 67, 28, 21, 30, 23, and actually the 67 and 19 share this square. Okay, and I could explain that to you a little bit more in detail if you like. Okay, so this is all that I'm going to eliminate off of the game card. Okay, so far I eliminated 35 numbers. That leaves 34 numbers in play. Okay, so how I tie the 34 numbers in together to get the most out of them, to give us the best odds to win, is a secret for now. Okay, until you sign a contract with me. All right, so basically the goal is to get all 5 white balls correct. All right, you're asking yourself, do I want to win the big jackpot? Of course I do. But for the goal right now is to get all 5 balls correct. The prize for doing so is $2 million worth of power play. After 55% in taxes, as I heard what the taxes are, the take home will be $900,000. This is why I'm looking for 8 people only. The goal is to take home $100,000 free and clear. The buy-in for this is $210 per slot, okay? So each slot represents $100,000. So you can see I got my name in there, and hopefully you'll put your name in, okay? So reserve your slot today for a chance to win $100,000, or you could buy 2 slots, or even all 8 if you like. Or you could go in on a slot with your friends and split the $100,000. Okay, if you can't do this drawing, then reserve for the next one. I hope to gain enough interest to do this every single drawing. Okay, things you need to know before you commit. Number 1, I play for free because it's my system and I believe that I'm offering you a real chance to turn your $210 into $100,000. Okay, so I bring the system to the table and you bring your $210 to the table. Number 2, the chances of us losing are greater than the chances of us winning. Number 3, please no high heads or sore losers need apply. This is a game of chance and the risk is high, but the payoff is high as well. Number 4, I hold all the tickets. Unless we can all agree on an establishment like a club or a church to hold the tickets. Okay, so if you can envision 8 strangers coming together, It's me that's bringing these people together, so it's me that needs to be accountable to make sure that nobody gets burned. Number 5, not only will you have to invest money, but your time as well. I'm asking for $1,680 total. That will buy 560 tickets at $3 each. These tickets need to be filled out and bought, most likely at a convenience store. So I'm estimating at least 4 hours of your time. And 6, all taxes are your responsibility. I estimate that you'll receive a check for around $222,000, and after you pay your taxes, it should be around that $100,000 mark like I promised. Okay, so one final thing. For the drawing coming up here on May 13th, okay, you can look down here. You can see that today's the 12th, 7:30, 8 p.m., all right? I'm putting this out. You can see that all the numbers that I eliminated off of the game card, all right? So if these numbers do not come up in a lottery, all right, if any of these numbers don't come up, then I give us a really good chance that we would have split that $2 million prize, okay? So just check this out, and if you're interested, email me through Craigslist, and we can meet and discuss in more detail if you like. All right, I appreciate you watching, folks.